Temperatures will soar to triple digits again today, and they will be here to stay for a while. At least that's what we're forecasting. We're in the beginning of what could be a serious heat wave that is not only raising temperatures, but also fire danger as we approach the 4th of July holiday. Fire crews are preparing for the worst, and they're getting their resources in place. They have been busy this past weekend. A fire burning on the American River Parkway crept close to westbound lanes of Business 80. You can see the flames here in the dry brush. Sacramento firefighters were getting an assist from Metro Fire's helicopter, dropping water on those flames from overhead, as that fire even stopped traffic for a time. We heard from fire crews about the conditions that contribute to fires this time of year.
Our concern is this vegetation is very dried out. It's primed to burn. It's very tall as well. We don't typically see the brush out here this tall.
Both Sacramento Fire and Sac Metro Fire tell KCRA3 they're bracing for this week and plan to have extra resources on standby just in case. With the brush and heat, a lot of attention's being focused on fireworks. Sacramento Fire is reminding everyone that shooting off illegal fireworks can come with a big fine starting at $1,000. It's also a major fire hazard. You can report illegal fireworks in Sacramento by calling the non-emergency fire number at the bottom of your screen. You can also report them through the fire department's app. That's available for Android and Apple phones. And turning now to our KCRA3 weather as we talk about the hot weather that's expected. Today is an impact day because of this expected heat wave. And here's a live look at downtown Sacramento right now from our Sacramento Sky camera. The hot weather also impacting people in many different ways. Let's get over to meteorologist Kelly Curran for how hot you think we're going to get today, Kelly.
It's going to be hot today, but it's going to get a whole lot hotter as we get later into the week. Now, today, as you mentioned, is that impact day, but we also are getting ready for a red flag warning. That's actually starting tonight and going through Wednesday. And like I said, even hotter temperatures on the way. Right now at noon, it's already 90 degrees in Sacramento, 92 down in Modesto. Yuba City are already at 95. We're already in the low to mid 70s up by Lake Tahoe there as well. And Fairfield, you're coming in at 87 degrees. Winds right now, not much of a problem, but tonight these winds are really going to be picking up out of the north, and that's why we're going to have that heightened fire danger or that red flag warning. As we head throughout the rest of this afternoon, the high today, 103 degrees. But wait until you see the 7-day forecast and just how much hotter it's going to get. I've got that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you. And that hot weather also raising some health concerns. KCRA3's Aaron Heft has more on the things you can do to stay safe in the heat.
Reporting outside of one of the many cooling centers popping up around our entire region. But aside from finding a cool place, there are a few things you can keep in mind to stay safer as we approach these hot days. According to research from the CDC, the best ways to stay cool and healthy during heat waves are to wear loose clothing, stay indoors or in the shade as much as possible, limit activity outdoors, which does include exercise. It's also important to stay hydrated while keeping your children and pets hydrated as well. Sunscreen, don't forget it. And if you're having a hard time staying cool at your own home, the CDC recommends taking a cold bath or cold shower. People most prone to heat-related illnesses are babies and children, adults over the age of 65, people who are overweight, people who work and exercise outdoors, and people with heart disease or high blood pressure, or those taking certain medications for depression or anxiety, insomnia, or poor circulation. Back out here on Auburn Boulevard, though, they also say, the CDC, just to find a cool place, whether it be a cooling center like the one behind me or a library, mall, movie theater, the goal is staying cool and safe during these triple-digit days upcoming. Back to you.
And here's a look at some of the cooling centers open in Sacramento County. The locations that you see there on your screen. The Auburn Boulevard Outreach and Engagement Center now open and will be until next Monday. Also, they allow pets. There's also the Sam and Bonnie Pennell Community Center on Meadowview Road and the North A Emergency Shelter on North A Street. There are also additional centers in Sacramento County and Citrus Heights, Rancho Cordova, Elk Grove, and Galt. On top of that, there are 4 centers opening in Yolo County, as well as 4 opening in Stockton and several others opening in Turlock and Stanislaus County. So make sure you scan this QR code that you see right now on the screen with your camera on your phone, and it will take you to a list of all local cooling centers that includes their hours and addresses. You can also find the flyer for a free ride to Sac City and county centers at SAC-RT. PG&E says it will likely turn off power to thousands of customers this week because of heightened fire risk. Its public safety power shutoff would impact about 12,000 customers in parts of 8 counties. And that includes a total of 300 customers in rural parts of Yolo and Solano counties. The concern is the wind could cause tree branches or debris to hit power lines and cause fires. PG&E's outage map shows the shutoffs could start as early as 2:30 on Tuesday morning. The plan is to restore power by 4 p.m. on Wednesday.